Previously on Day and Dragons. Our story begins with y'all three aboard the Buffalo, a 20-meter blimp in the shape of a buffalo. You've been paid by a benefactor.
One of these weapons of power recently flew over my castle and landed in the woods over there.
Bootsy hears in the middle of the night the sound of like a loud screech. As soon as you step in, you hear, "What the fuck?" Up on scaffolding inside are two gnolls that are just fucking arms covered in gems and gold. And they're just looking at you like shocked that two fucking people have just walked in. Roll initiative.
Who sent you here?
The queen. She was the one who's. This is her place, and
I'm
he's
obviously
just,
picking up that book.
yeah. He just you're picking it up. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Oh, as soon as you touch it, you hear that scream, that like that everybody's been hearing, that yell, and you just feel like your eyes roll into the back of your head. You have like an impression from it, Adam, but you don't exactly like you don't comprehend everything that just happened. You see the book that Adam just dropped shoots all the way up into the air and goes into the floor and goes through the floor to the roof.
Resume.
Consent.
Just another day of Day and Dragons with
David.
Adam?
Elliott and guest starring
Chelsea.
as Bootsy.
Nelsie Chul.
It was funny because I had my one friend at work listen to this episode, and she was so fucking confused on who was who, because sometimes I would call you by your character name, and then sometimes I call you by your real name. So
Well, who the fuck would be named Bootsy?
It's a real name, actually.
It
It's
is.
inspo from we watch a show. Since we're 30 now, we watch Discovery Plus home improvement shows, and there's a show on there called Restoring Galveston. It's this couple, they restore old homes in Galveston, and the guy's mom's name is Bootsy.
I don't think that's real.
First of all, that's weird. And
That's
second
just
of all,
what she goes by.
isn't
not her real name.
Galveston in Texas?
Yes.
Yeah, it's like an hour
Yes.
from us.
Y'all really just jumped into that, huh? Cowboy hat, watching shows about Texas in Texas.
Look,
Fuck it.
man. You are what you're around.
Just get a fucking full-on Texas tattoo on your forehead and just get like a little, like
Yo.
just, no, you know what? You should be like one of the fucking like I have to assume there's a Houston rapper that right between their eyebrows has a little fucking like Texas tattoo in the state.
That
Oh, I'm
probably
sure.
is.
Yeah, well, who's the dude who ran Astro World 2?
That guy, he
Travis
could do
Scott?
it.
That's him. Maybe he does.
Yeah,
just
he's too
remind-
clean.
He just reminded me of that one video when the dude, I guess it was a TikTok Chelsea sent me, where this guy was walking around sporting all this Colorado stuff and like Cotopaxi and Patagonia and all those like things, those hiking wear, and he's like talking
Ooh.
about like, oh, you going for
That's
a
not
hike
hiking
here
wear,
and blah blah blah.
That's
and-
whitewear.
But yeah, but he's talking all this stuff, and then like he has a Subaru, and then he's talking about how great his Subaru is, and he has all these stickers saying like "I heart Colorado" and all this, and they're like, "Oh, how long have you lived here?" He's like 2 weeks. Like,
Oh fuck, were you watching like a Trevor Wallace video or something? That sounds like some
Yeah,
Trevor
it was
Wallace
him,
shit.
I think. Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like his type of shit.
He's so
'cause
goofy.
yeah, he's hilarious. Him and have you watched any of the other videos with the guy he does stuff with, Churdleys?
mm-mm.
Oh man, it's definitely worth watching. Like Trevor Wallace and Churdleys together make some of the funniest fucking content. They are goofballs, dude.
Bro, I'm hooked on house building shows. Actually, we got hooked to a new show. I feel like this is bad, but I'm gonna talk about other stuff before we even fucking begin D&D.
You know what? This is stuff we'll cut. You know, this
Fuck
doesn't
that.
have to be here.
No, I'm leaving this
Yeah.
in because this show is phenomenal. The show we start
We're
watching.
leaving this in.
Yeah,
Everyone needs to
it's
know.
we need the content. It's fine. So my dad was telling me about this show to watch on like Discovery for a while, and he was like, "Yeah, it's really fucking cool. It's like about this ranch and like just weird shit happens on this ranch, and they're like looking for gold and all this." And I'm like, "Okay, well, like whatever." I like retained it, and I like forgot about it for a bit. But then last night after we got done renovating the house and shit, and we came home and we were like, "Fuck, we want to eat popcorn and just chill on the couch for a bit." And it was like late, so I put on the show, and it's called Blind Frog Ranch, and it's about this dude from Texas, and I didn't know he's from Texas, so don't fucking
Here we
judge
go.
me there.
Nope,
Here
there
we
you
go. Here we fucking go.
But he went to Utah and bought some fucking land out there, like 20 plus acres or something. Like he bought a lot of land. And underneath the land, he had NASA do a sky survey where they, geo scan the ground and stuff, and he found a cavern system that's like, what did they say, like 20 miles long or something, Chels, of caves?
I don't know. It goes like right through all like he either has 20 or 200 acres, but it goes like
Yeah.
all through right the middle of his land,
And
like
so
a whole cave system.
he was like, all right, cool. Like I'm looking for gold out here. He's like, there's legends that there's a shit ton of gold in some caves around here. He's like, I think I own the land that has the gold. So he hires like a geologist and a bunch of people, and they dig into the caves, and they made like a little like tunnel into it, but they're flooded, and like weird shit starts happening because it's right next to Skinwalker Ranch, which I don't know if you know what that is, but it's like where a bunch of like UFOs are seen, and like there's Native American legends of people, like chameleon people, who can look like someone else and then change exact like what they look like. They could look like animals and all sorts of stuff. But like people out there talk about all the time how like there's malfunctions of like electronics and like all sorts of like weird shit happens, and like people are like, okay, like people who aren't from there are like, okay, but like all the people that live there are like weirdos, like, oh yeah, like we have UFOs, we have all this weird shit that just happens. And so he hires a geologist to try and help him find the gold and stuff, and weird shit just starts happening. Like their equipment malfunctions. There's the crew that's filming them, their drone just for some reason auto locks and flies like for a mile and crashes. Like they're interviewing people, their mic stopped working, and like everybody's like, oh, this guy's just crazy, like just weird shit's happening. And so the one night they dug that tunnel and they went home, and the next day all of his heavy machinery equipment is just gone. Like this shit is like used to drill oil holes, and it's just missing. Like it just disappeared, and they're like, what the fuck? But anywho, it's crazy because like they're trying to get into these caves, but weird shit just keeps happening, preventing them from getting into the tunnel they dug. Like it gets backed up by a bunch of sediment and stuff, and they're trying to clear it out. And they finally find a fucking gold coin, a gold and silver coin of Spanish, like
What, the
whatever.
balloon?
Yeah, dude, it's crazy. But they found it in this
Literally
fucking
about to say that.
this cave in Utah. No, but legit, they did. It was like a cave in Utah, and they're like, what the fuck? Like, how did Aztec gold, like Aztec Spanish gold, end up all the way in Utah?
Was it Aztec or Spanish? Aztec would make sense, but Spanish is very far.
Well, that's
away.
the thing. So, like, whenever this is a whole other thing, because like whenever Spain first came and met with like the natives of South America and stuff, they basically took their gold and restamped it.
Oh, you're referring to the conquistadors.
Exactly. So whenever they basically took their gold and made it from like Aztec Mayan people, I forget what the fuck the term of them would have been back then, but they restamped them as Spanish gold.
Well, they're both people. They're two separate. One was South America and one was North America.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying like I don't know which one it would have been in this case. But like the episode ended and you're like, what the fuck? Because like a bunch of equipment keeps malfunctioning and stuff, and like he's having legit scientists come and verify shit, which is like the cool thing. It's not like those stereotypical like shows where like they hire bullshit like a parapsychologist. You're like, okay, like what kind of real degree did you get?
they didn't like start with the freaky stuff either, which was really interesting. It just started as, yeah, I'm a oil baron from Texas, about all this land in Utah. I think there's gold here. So this is like where we are. And they explained it in like a totally skeptical point of view. And then they start doing stuff, and it's not until shit starts going wrong that the guy's like, oh yeah, by the way, this has happened, and so has this and this, and then he explains like all the weird shit that's already happened. So it wasn't like they opened up and said, oh yeah, I bought this ranch and there's like all this weird shit. He was just like, yeah, I bought this ranch and we're trying to get gold. But then all this weird shit happens.
Hey, like,
It's
weird shit
interesting.
just keeps happening, and we keep finding shit that shouldn't be here, like fucking Spanish doubloons, like in a cave in
So-
Utah.
So what's your show called again?
Blind. What is it? Blind Frog.
And Frog Ranch. I
Yeah,
think.
like Blind Frog Ranch or some shit. But yeah, the other thing too is like when he first dug into the cave and he opened it up, like thousands of frogs came out of this cave and they were living inside this cave, and they don't have, like, they're all naturally blind just because they've lived in a cave for so long. So like thousands of blind frogs came out, and that's how he named the ranch. Because originally he went out there looking for like oil and looking for minerals, and then like whenever he found out he had like the largest cave system that like is completely flooded and probably has, they said it has close to like $100 million in gold, potentially, just natural gold. And now he found that doubloon in the episode we watched, and he's like, well, what the fuck, is there like treasure in these caves somehow? Like, it's dope.
Or see that.
Well,
There's
no,
I
treasure
mean-
in these caves.
it is crazy, man. It's some crazy shit. Yo, he sent his son down there too because the tube was only like a foot wide with like a fucking hose. Like, you couldn't have an oxygen tank, and so he had like the rubber tubing that they'd pump air in, and the fucking like it only works for a certain distance, like 30 feet, and like if you go past that, you can't get enough oxygen. It's
I'll-
And
I'll
his
tell you-
safety line fell off
Yeah.
while he was down there.
yeah.
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what.
Tell you
I'll
what.
tell you what.
Tell us what.
I'll watch an episode of it, but I swear to God, if it's fucking filmed like Ghost Hunter Adventure,
no.
whatever's, and it's fucking narrated like a Mike Rowe type of TV show, like Most Dangerous Catch shit,
It's not.
I'm writing a letter.
Well, that was the thing. Like when we were watching it, it's not. It's shot very like, I don't think there's never really a voiceover part. There's interviews. Like there's random moments where they sit you down and he explains like why he bought the ranch, and then there's random moments where they go around the town and interview locals to ask them like about the area, and like then it's mostly just shot like observational, you know, like they're witnessing the people just working, and then they just interview like the guy who owns the ranch and then the people he hires. It's pretty good. Like I will say, like at first, yeah, I was watching it and expecting it to be like the standard Ghost Adventures bullshit, but it's not like that at all. It's more like Curse of Oak Island and all those type of shows. You know, those gold hunting shows.
Oh, who's out?
Like I said, you know, I'll
He's on
give it an
fire.
episode. I'll see
Yeah.
what's going on. I'll give it a peeky poo.
It's craziness. Anywho, what was this episode? Day and Dragons?
Yeah.
Let's say you
Oh.
don't need to worry about this. This is definitely cuttable material. This is just
I
hanging
can
out right
easily
now.
cut it.
You
but-
just splice
I-
it into another episode if we
so we have
need shit to talk
a
about.
mini clip.
Yeah.
Shit.
But anywho, I'll resume this like I should have with where you guys last left off in the episode. The book that Adam dropped flew up into the ceiling, and you guys are inside the little tower after you just murdered the shit out of two gnolls,
Good, fuck them gnolls.
and the one tried to bite David's hand.
Yeah,
He
that's
was
why.
trying-
Fuck them.
Yeah, they need to die.
The name's Charles GrodIn, Pilgrim.
Oh yes. Motherfucking Southern Charles Grodin. Yeah, is each
No,
week
it's just-
going to be a
I
different
just
Charles
Southern. I
Grodin?
just Southern. It's whatever I want to be. I'm an actor. I'm Charles Grodin.
Goddamn national treasure.
R.I.P. But not. I don't know if really or not really at all. I don't know. It's just Charles Grodin.
But yeah, what would y'all like to do? There is a staircase. It's basically to explain the tower. It's like the outer wall, like, or I should say the inner wall of the tower, like it spirals upward, and there's like bookshelves along each section, like little shelving along all the way up, and it spirals up and to the top of the tower where there's a solid floor, and there is like, it looks like a trap door at the top of the stairs that leads to the top of the tower. And everything on the like, you guys basically fought on the ground floor against these gnolls. It's not really anything. There's just like a little bit of rubble all over the place, like loose wood and like beams and like planks and stuff, and nothing really of merit. And there's torches along all of the like the pathway up the bookcase, like in between each like bookcase of the spiral. There's torches that are all lit. It's lit, bro. And the main entrance is blocked off by a bunch of rubble. Looks like a part of like the building itself kind of caved in there. And you just have your secret exit.
Okay, so I feel like we just have to go up the stairs, right?
Yeah, I agree.
Forward march.
Moving up.
Word.
Jefferson's.
Dun, 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 dun. Can you roll perception rolls? It's just a d20 plus your perceptions.
19.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, 16.
I'm about to figure some shit out, motherfucker.
Trying to find my perception.
For you, it will be down on skills, and yours is a +2.
16.
Dope. Okay. So all three of you hear a sound of like a strong above you.
I don't even know what the fuck that was. I just saw you like waving your hands.
I
It's like
did
the
hear the
wind,
sound.
like wind. It's like
Okay, so
circulating wind.
Got it.
Okay.
so that's wind. All right.
Yep,
All
yep.
right.
It's just
Yeah,
like
this
a-
is international wind.
yeah,
Yeah.
wind.
International Sign Language.
Yeah. Yeah, there's just like a loud, it just sounds like a wind tunnel type of sound where it's not like strong gust, but you know, like when the wind's just like doing that kind of shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sure. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
You hear that from above. David, you can specifically hear like it's like incantation speak.
Oh.
Like somebody like, and since you're a magic user, you can kind of get the sense that it's somebody casting a spell. Bum bum. So onward and upward, or
Does anybody else use magic here?
no? Chelsea's a ranger. Adam's a fighter. Use the magic
Yeah,
user.
Hippos are scared of magic.
I'm not like a
Adam goes underwater when
full
he's
magic user though.
Yeah.
I was hoping somebody had fucking like detect magic or something, try to figure out what the shit was, but yeah, well,
We just keep going. Fuck
yeah,
it.
push on.
Okay.
Fuck my word about.
As you
Yeah.
get to like the trap door, you can see like coming through the keyhole is like a cool, like a green light, like a glowing green light just shooting through the keyhole of the latch.
Mhm, mhm.
Boom boom
Mm-hmm.
boom 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 boom.
Yeah.
Hello, green light.
Let's check it out, I guess.
Yeah, peep.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Little
Peep
pip
it.
pip. Who's
I
peeping?
think we're all gonna. I think somebody take a pip.
All three of your faces just pushed together, like
yeah. You squish together.
David's fucking 7'1". Adam's also like 6'5". Chelsea's 4'2". Like, you know what I mean?
We can fit, right? It sounds like it.
Okay. I don't care. Somebody just roll a perception roll. Easily.
I'll
done.
roll and see who's the best. Can we do that?
Yeah, yeah. I'll take whoever's the best.
I have technically a 21.
Oh, that's David then. I'm
Oh,
not
good
even-
enough for
Don't
me.
even bother.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
David, when you see you see like a female form,
Mm.
Ooh la la.
hair's all like puffed out and like slow-mo waving and like
Mhm,
energy
mhm.
pulses. The green
Mhm.
light is just circulating up in the air, and you see it's a sword that's just like hovering in the air, and she's waving her hands
Ooh.
around to trying to like cast onto it. It looks like, but she doesn't seem aware that you guys are there. So
There's two in the zone. I see what.
yeah,
I
she's
see
so
how she does it.
focused on the weapon that you could try and probably get up there.
You bust up through this door.
Charles GrodIn likey.
Mhm.
All right, we're
So you guys-
busting.
so you guys want to bust?
Bust it,
Y'all
Bust it.
want bust?
Bust it.
is you
Bust it.
fucking.
I'm a bussin'. I'm a bust it, and I'm a bust it.
You just fucking hitting that door open. Or you
And I'm
guys,
gonna try. I
open
think
it
I'm
and
gonna.
go in,
I'm gonna.
or-
Yeah, I'm gonna try to open it first. I'm gonna
Yeah.
get.
Does it just open?
Oh yeah, it's not.
I'm gonna
locked.
try to just open it.
It's not. There's no like latch on it. It's one of those trapdoors that like, it's just like you can push through on your end. If anything, there would be a latch on the upper part, but it's not latched at all. So you can.
Okay.
You can tip her on
This
over.
is open as a bitch.
Silently, quietly. You guys just going for it.
Should we? I don't know if we should startle her first.
Fuck
I
up
think
her
we should
incantation.
sneakily go up in there.
Yeah, quietly.
That way we're all up in there first before she.
Creeping.
Mhm.
Yeah, we creep around a bit.
Creep, creep, creep. Okay.
Creep, creep.
You push the door open, and kind of like you got to ease it down so it doesn't slam as soon as you flip it open. And you can now see like the green light is emanating around this sword that's just floating in the air. She's waving her hands around. She's like whispering some incantations to herself. You see
Making wind.
Yeah, you see, like the way her ear, like you can see it's like a woodland elf, like a female woodland elf. You can't see her face. You can just see her hair's like very gray, silvery, the light shining through it. Her arms are very skinny, but you can't. It's so bright. The green's so bright, you can't exactly make out like pigmentations and stuff like that. You can see her garb or robes, like, but they're weathered, and she's just incantating and trying to do something to the sword.
Okay, so we're all up here now, right? Should we say yo, or should we be like stop?
So let's take a peek around here quick. What else is in this room?
One more perceptions. I know. I feel bad.
We
it's
can
like
get
the
another
dumbest
high
thing
one
to
here.
ask.
Got
Yeah,
14.
fucking 13 on that one.
Yeah, let's go with Adam. I also got 13.
Okay. So you said 14, Adam?
Yeah.
Okay. You can you see around the room, it's it's a tower at the top. So like there's a top of the building. There's no
Right, it's
windows.
like
There's
a-
windows
yeah.
where they're like, but there's no glass. So it's all open and very unfinished. There's no like furniture or anything. It's just a platform, and this lady's casting onto the sword, which is like it's hovering like in the dome of like the roof or the point. I don't know what that's called, like the peak, I guess, of
Yeah,
the
I don't-
tower. There's nothing around you at all. It's just all completely open. The light's probably shining through the windows, and everybody can kind of see it from around.
Got it.
No creatures or anything is in the tower. Like normally at night there'd be like bats or birds or something. There's fucking nothing up here. Just this woman, or this elf,
And the sword.
and the sword.
Got it. Okay.
And you just hear her. She's just like.
The sword is just in the air, right?
Yep. Just hovering.
And
It's kind of like rotating, like as she's casting a spell. It's like spinning. Almost.
How far away are we from it?
So the top of the tower is probably like because it's a big fucking tower. So I'd say it's probably like 20 feet like radius. You know. So this door opens up on like one of the side panels, so you're probably about 20 feet from her. The sword's about like 10 feet in the air. So if you use geometry to make a triangle, that's math.
Got it. Got it.
But yeah, she still is unaware of you guys. She is so fucking concentrated on this weapon.
Okay. Oh, what do we want to do?
Confront her with words.
With words? Okay.
I'd like to just yell at her.
Hey!
What are you doing?
everybody! It's me! I'm Carol Channing. No, you
Carol, put on your Sunday best Channing.
You're just gonna try
Okay.
and you like.
Yell
I
at
mean,
her.
I mean, I could definitely
Get her attention? Is
refer
that
to
what
her.
you're trying to do?
I'll
Yeah,
get
what
her
are you gonna say?
attention.
Yeah, get her attention.
It depends. Are we good to are we considering doing this? Is that
You
is
do
that
your
it?
thing, man. Charles
Yeah,
Grodin
say
doesn't
whatever you
wait for
want.
no man.
Charles Grodin looks at her and says, "Hey, bitch." That's it.
She's very focused. Doesn't like she? It doesn't seem like she heard you. She is so concentrated on just this sword.
So do I
just
need to
doing her
do I need to
shit.
yell louder?
You can
Maybe we
try.
throw something at her. We got anything to throw at
So
her?
if I got a rock, throw Bootsy.
Yeah,
I can
she's
throw-
small
I
enough.
just jump. Should I
Yeah.
jump at her? Or like bear hug her or something?
If we threw you like a javelin right at the
Yeah,
sword,
yeah.
to see if you could get it.
I'm fine with that.
I like
what-
it.
so
I'm
what you
big.
doing,
I'm
huh?
strong. We're throwing Bootsy at the sword.
You're throwing Bootsy up to the sword.
Yeah.
All right, fair enough. Roll strength. You have to. Are you both gonna do it at the same time? Like, are you gonna like heave ho her up?
Yeah, like we could put our hands down and she could jump in, and then we'll just fucking spring her up there.
Yeet her up. Okay, both you roll
Yeah.
strength throws, and Chelsea, you roll a dexterity throw. So dex is on your left.
Here we go.
Do
Big roll,
just
big roll, big
D20
roll.
and then add that plus whatever it is.
Okay.
Fuck, I got a fucking 14.
I got an 18.
Oh,
I got a 10.
Okay.
Oh, fuck me.
Wait, no, sorry. I got a 13.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
And you got
better.
a what, David?
I got a 14 overall.
Okay. So you guys successfully launch her, like up in the air. And Chelsea, you are doing enough that you are guiding yourself. It's not perfect, but you're guiding yourself like roughly towards the sword. You're about like you're getting launched. It's pretty fucking far. Like that's like 20 feet plus however high. So 10 feet in the air. That's pretty fucking far, guys. Isn't that like? Wouldn't that be like 32 feet or something ridiculous? Like
I don't
Cheerleaders
know.
do
I'm
that
not
all the time.
I
math.
don't know either. But
Fucking math.
you are light enough, so as soon as they launch you, you get within like 10 feet out, like distance wise, and you hit a barrier of energy and just drop.
Ugh.
Mm,
Take 2
good
damage.
to know. Good to know.
Well, does that lady see us now?
No, still doesn't notice you. But when you sit on the, I'll say when you fall to the ground, Chelsea, and as soon as you land, you see at her feet that book is open. The one that floated all the way through the ceiling. It's just sitting
And
there
I-
like folded open at her feet, like between her feet. The book's just sitting like right here, folded open.
Can I reach it? Can I grab it and scoot it over to me?
No, like you're still 10 feet from her. So and there you hit that energy barrier. I mean, you can try to like move into it or something. You
Is
hit
she?
that.
She's also in that barrier.
Yep. It's as if it's emanating from her. Man, me and the vocab today. Bum bum.
How can we get through this barrier?
I don't know. You try stuff. I don't fucking know.
Try
No,
rolling.
I'm asking
Try to
Adam.
get at the
And
base. Just try doing a little barrel roll, right? Roll down their feet. Maybe it's
I just
or a
rolled through it.
barrier above. Yeah. Maybe I don't know.
Okay.
You're up
Yeah,
in the
I'll
air
try
when you
that.
hit it. Try rolling.
So you're gonna try like crawl?
Yeah, crawl, roll, whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll try to just crawl, maybe
Okay.
see what happens.
Since you're moving real slow, you pass through the barrier. You can feel yourself entering the energy of the barrier.
Entering the barrier.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm gonna crawl through. You think I should mess with this chick, or you think I should just try to grab that book?
Should like
Yeah,
with
just
her
get
feet or
between her
something.
legs, take the book.
Give it
A little tickle on the heel on the way out.
Little tickle on
and
the
get
way
out of
out.
there.
Okay, I think I'm gonna just try to grab the book and move out of the barrier.
Okay.
Like out of the way
You're
I
army
came.
crawling still, or are you like standing up?
Yeah, I'm army crawling.
Okay.
Kind of sneak, kind of.
All right, and you're gonna grab the book. Did you say yep? Okay. As soon as you touch the book, the glowing like stops, and she just immediately like turns around, looks down at you, and like you see her face is like decomposed a bit and gaunt, and like you can see like she's missing an eyeball. You can see like a hole all the way through her cheek into her like bone and stuff, and she's like very fucking disgusting looking, like female wood elf. And you get the sense like as soon as you touch that book, the image of what she used to look like pops into your head, and she emits a loud scream like that. And she looks pissed. And the sword's still just hovering in the air, spinning, and it's glowing. It's still got like a faint pulsing green glow to it, but it's not as bright as it was when she was conjuring or casting onto it. So,
All right, I'm not gonna flinch. I'm just gonna try to grab the book and GTFO.
well, roll initiative because she is going to try and fuck y'all's up.
Okay. Am I still using my D20?
Yep. You roll your d20, add your initiative modifier, which is right next to your armor class in the middle of your sheet.
22.
Oh, suck it. Suck it with your mouth.
So Bootsy got a 22. David? Y'all's in this
What are
fight.
we doing?
Y'all are in the fight. She sees you now.
Yeah, it wasn't. This was
She
just
didn't
for
see
her
us.
just to grab the book, wasn't it?
Huh?
Yeah.
Wasn't it just for her to grab the book? Yeah.
No. She fucking... It snapped her out of her concentration. She's, like, aware of everybody now.
Yeah, but she was grabbing the book. She didn't stop reaching for the book.
Yeah, Chelsea grabbed and touched the book, which snapped the lady out.
So you're telling me she rolled a 22 to touch the book? That's it?
No. She touched the book, and now
Uh-huh.
you're in combat because it broke the lady's concentration.
And
Well-
Bootsy now has the book in her hand. And
How do
has
we know we're in
successfully
combat?
done a back roll away from
I
her?
told
Or
you.
what?
Has there been any kind of action, a combative action?
Yeah.
Maybe
Chelsea
we're in
grabbed
negotiations,
the fucking book.
dude.
That's the combative action.
Well, it's a book. It's on the ground.
Wait,
How's
what
that a
happened-
combative action?
Yeah, but what happened when you touched the book earlier? You went into a comatose state and saw this lady.
Yeah.
Beautiful woman.
He goes, and?
Yeah.
I rolled her initiative modifier, so now it's up to y'all.
Hold on. 16.
Okay.
Oh wait. Initiative. Wait.
Oh, daddy, that's a fat 21.
That's a 19.
Oh,
Sorry.
daddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's up? What's up, bitch? Charles Grodin says, "What's up, bitch? What you gonna do about it, ugly?"
Uggy.
She
Okay.
was beautiful, and now she's ugly. Now that you
That's
rolled a
right.
21.
That's right.
That's
I
actually
didn't think I
pretty
was gonna
true.
roll a fucking natty. I didn't think it was gonna happen.
Like, out of here, ho! Like,
Be gone with you, bitch.
but yeah. So the Bootsy will go first, then Charles, then Stove, and the Elven Witch Queen will go last. So, Bootsy, since you're on the ground holding this lady's book, and she now notices you, what you gonna do?
So I have a melee weapon attack of +5.
Slice her Achilles.
Yeah,
Yeah.
can I do that? It's
Yeah.
within 5 feet, I think.
Yeah, you're literally at her feet, so
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's 1d6.
well, no, you roll your d20 and then add your in this case
and
it
then the
is
+5.
a +5.
Okay. Oh my god. Okay, no, I'm using my pink one. I was using my unicorn, but I'm
You're
gave me a good
nervous.
roll last time.
I said
Yeah,
my
I'm
die has
nervous.
just been showing out right now. I am having a good die day. This will not happen next time.
It's 'cause
Got
you-
15.
All right, you hit. So now you'll roll. Jesus, you'll roll a 1d6 and then add
Row. Go ahead, roll that D6.
Roll that d down.
Roll that D6.
Rolled it.
Cut a bitch. Cut a bitch.
5.
You did 5.
hmm
Dope. Dope. Okay.
So is it just 5 on the damage, or do you have any plus with your weapon? Like with my scimitar, I get a +4.
That is with my plus.
So she rolled a 2, is what she's saying.
Oh
Yep,
my
I rolled a
god.
2 and then
That's
a
okay.
plus.
That's okay. Damage is damage. Damage is
yep.
damage.
Now Charles/David is up.
Am I close
Oh,
enough
yeah,
to attack?
Charles,
I'm not even sure where I am.
Do you want to move? Like, you also can still, like, you could, like, roll out
Yeah,
of the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll away.
Dope. All right.
You don't want her just to fall and like sit on your chest or something.
I do.
You basically, like,
She's-
yeah.
She's ugly, right? So I don't want that.
Yeah, you gave her a nice little whap on the back of the ankle, like with your scimitar. So you give
That's
her a
my
little
weapon.
quick
What do you care-
slash on her
Chelsea, what are
ankle
you
and
carrying
let-
anyway? What's your weapon?
A
Oh, no,
short
wait, that was,
sword.
sorry, that was Adam's. I read.
Adam, you have a scimitar too? Are we scimitar buddies?
So a short sword, a
Hey.
scimitar, and a hand crossbow.
Yep.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice.
Yep. So Charles, you up? Chelsea rolled out, or Bootsy rolled out of the way.
Yeah, am I close enough to attack? How far away am I right now?
You guys are 20 feet. Because that lady was. You guys were initially 20 feet away, and then Chelsea crawled after getting yeeted. and
So
cut
I
this
am close
bitch's
enough to
ankle.
attack. I need to reach for my scimitar and
Yeah, you can step up.
try
You
to hit a
can-
bitch.
You can move. I forget how far you can move. You can easily move.
I mean, I have a speed of 30, so I should
Yeah,
be
I
able to
was gonna
reach
say,
her
yeah,
in
you
one.
can move 30 feet. So
Yeah. So we're coming in and we're hitting.
roll
And we're
that,
going.
roll that attack roll.
We're rolling. We're rolling. Daddy. Oh shit. All right, that's only an 8.
Yeah, it did not
But-
hit.
But as a heads up,
Mhm.
in battle, after I attack,
Yeah,
I
you
am
go
invisible. Yes, I am now invisible.
I get it. All right, so you go to slash this bitch, and then completely fucking whiff. Like
Yeah.
you spent so much time getting up there that like you winded yourself for a hot moment, and then like you went to slash and just didn't commit fully, and like she just rotated out the way, and as soon as she rotated,
Charles GrodIn is not a method actor.
yeah, as soon as she rotated, she goes to look, and you're invisible. And now it be the stove man's turn.
GrodIn vanish.
All right. I am gonna move along the outside onto the other side of her.
Yep.
Where
sneak
we
behind
were?
her.
I'm gonna move around there. I'm pulling out this crossbow. I'm gonna take a shot from there.
Pop shot. Pop. Do it.
Here.
Oh fuck! I missed.
You don't want to talk about it?
I missed. No, I missed.
You go to shoot the crossbow, and you didn't have the arrow loaded in correctly, so it jammed, and it
Okay.
just like it didn't fire. So like,
Perfect. I still got that bolt then.
yep.
We accidentally fucking blew our loads on initiative rolls that gave us
Just
nothing.
fucking.
Yeah.
You're too busy getting yourself fluffed up that now you can't come. You're like, fuck. It's numb now.
It's not numb. It's just a little extra tingly at the tip.
So the witch is gonna basically like turn and look at your character, Charles, because she can't see Charles just yet.
And you
She-
actually hit her.
Yeah, she's gonna try and didn't even notice Charles was there. Like,
And
Just
then
a
they
shadow.
Oofed away. Just, go on.
so fucked up. But she's gonna try and cast acid splash on you, Charles.
Bitch.
Acid splash.
Bitch. So I have to roll. I think choose one creature, or choose creatures within 5
feet of each other. Target. Oh. You roll a dexterity saving throw. Got it.
I do.
Yep. So just roll and then add your dex.
Isn't the dex only if it hits?
That's a
Just
good
say-
point,
but-
David.
Yeah, I say, don't you need to roll? Don't you need
I
to
don't
roll
have
past
to do
her,
nothing.
her armor?
I am above the law.
I am the Senate.
I am the Senate.
I forget. I rolled and I was like, did I roll for this though? That was the question.
Trying to give this poor girl instant murder.
Chelsea, what's your? Oh wait, no, I know your AC. I'm a liar. I didn't hit.
Oh shit!
Didn't
So
hit me.
she goes to cast acid and just missed. And
Pisses it all over the floor.
hits one of the pillars, and it starts eating away the pillar.
Me.
So top of and then what she's going to do now is she's going to like put her arm out and the book flies into her hand.
All right. Can I go for her again?
Roll roll
Yeah.
roll a strength check. Just roll your d20 and then add your strength modifier. I want to see if you can like hold on to the book if you want, or you just gonna let it go. Doesn't matter to me.
17.
Oh yeah, you hold on to the book. Like you feel it tug, and you're like, no. Okay, now
Talk shit back to her now. Talk shit back to her now.
Yeah.
Say, not today,
Yeah.
bitch.
Yeah.
Not today, you ugly
Get
ass
her to
bitch.
chase you away from
Yeah.
that sword.
Yep, now it's
You.
Bootsy who's attacking.
Okay, I can't. Adam, you said you want to get her away from the sword. Can I like move away from her to lure her away from that sword?
Maybe.
Should I hit her again?
Just hit her. Smack a bitch.
I mean, there's
Yeah.
a lot you could do if you like, I don't know.
Like smacking a bitch.
Because like it realistically, like if you think the sword is like up in the air, like above her, and you guys are below that, so you could try and like rotate around her and force her to move, or like just combat her. Because it doesn't look
Nah,
like
I-
she's doing anything with the sword. The sword's just hovering above right now,
How high up is the sword again? Like how high is it?
10 feet in the air.
10 feet.
Because it's in like, you know how the way a tower ceiling is a peak. It's hovering in the middle of that peak.
Oh, I know. I know.
This place kind of looks like a lighthouse right now because of all the glow. Anywho. Bootsy.
Okay, yeah, I think I'm gonna hit her again.
Hit this bitch again. You gonna sword or you gonna bow? What you gonna do?
I'm gonna do my short sword.
You gonna swipe at this bitch again. Do it. Roll
So
a
that's my-
d20.
Okay, cool.
You gotta see if you hit first. Then add
19.
19. You hit the bitch. Now roll damage. It'll be your d6 plus 3.
9.
Damn. You hit her
I
good.
cut her leg off.
No, you didn't cut her leg off. That's
Running around with one
Yeah.
fucking leg.
yes.
Her ankle.
You did
Her
pierce.
foot.
You
Like a
pier-
toe.
I don't know. What are you aiming at?
You
Yeah.
clipped her toenail.
Yeah.
But like a little too far back that it burned and the skin's exposed. Like,
Oh my god.
too far.
She's like a dog, right? So she can like bleed out of her toe.
No,
Yeah, she's got a soft spot under the nail.
She doesn't seem like. I will say, like from your slash and that stab, she's not bleeding. Like no
What?
blood's coming out of her.
I was
Yeah.
really strong.
Doesn't mean she has any blood in her.
Yeah, I don't. She's not.
It doesn't have any blood.
You remember in Pirates of the
It sounds good.
Caribbean how at night the fucking pirates like looked like skeletal people? That's kind of what she's like.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
What do you mean? What am I talking about?
What movie is this?
Pirates of the Caribbean. You know how at night
Yeah.
they look
David's never seen
like
that movie.
skeletons.
We watched two different movies. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh yeah, sorry, Pirates of the Caribbean.
No, still. You're talking about the one with Long John Silver's, right?
What
And the parrot Iago?
No, I'm talking about the very first one.
You're not
Yeah.
talking about the people who go on the quest for the lamp in the desert.
I'm so confused by what you're fucking with me now.
He's
What
talking.
are you?
David's
I'm
talking
just,
Aladdin, and
Yeah, I'm
you're
just
talking
making sh-
Pirates of the Caribbean.
yeah, I'm just making shit up.
He's just fucking with me. I'm like, can't be doing that, dude. I'm on a spectrum.
I'm on a spectrum.
Well, shit. All right, it's Charles' turn.
As an invisible person,
Mm-hmm.
I am very close to Bootsy still, since we're both right there next to this bitch.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to attempt to put Bootsy on my shoulders to reach the sword because we will be over 10 feet tall.
Okay.
So, Bootsy, get that muff on the back of Charles Grodin's neck.
All right, it's
We're
there.
going for a reach.
But it will have to be like if she's trying to reach for it, that's gonna have to be on her turn. You know what I mean?
That's fine. Now we're 1 mega person.
That'll be your full move then, if you want to do that. So
1 mega person.
fair enough. All right. Now it be Cliff Stove.
Oh, Clifford. Yeah, we're just gonna shoot her again. Try to shoot her again here with this crossbow.
Do it.
Cliff, get under Charles Grodin. Pick up Charles Grodin and Bootsy.
17.
17 hits, sir. Roll the damage. It is a
1d6
1d6
plus
plus
3.
3.
Oh, that's a 7.
Lovely.
Damn.
Said 7?
It's getting a little woozy here.
Woozy belly. Okay. Her turn. She.
What do I do? I hit her.
Huh?
He hit him.
Anything special?
No.
Go right through her? What?
I'll say. How about this? When you shot the arrow, you got her point blank in the chest, in the center of the chest, and it like went all the way through, clean through.
Okay.
And
She says, "What are you, a girl or something?"
It's now sticking into a pillar.
Oh,
That bolt's just chilling in the pillar. Yeah, she
got it.
said.
Seeing in the P. Seeing in the P.
What are you? What am I road? Okay. Yeah. What if she was like that big of a dick and just started being?
What if her
rude?
voice was like Porky Pig's?
You guys need to
Really?
stop shooting me.
Like that'd be fucked up. All right. She's going to cast a spell on herself, and it makes her look like she used to. You Chelsea and you Adam have both seen her when she was alive and youthful.
Yeah.
So the spell she cast on herself makes herself look alive and youthful again, like she used to. And she's going to then speak at everybody and say, "How dare you come to my tower and attack me? You do not belong here. You must go." And that was her turn.
Roll for boner checks.
Yeah, she's got some.
Dude, I was grabbing my guy.
Soft as fuck over here.
I'm gonna roll. I hope I get the unicorn.
A lady boner.
As you just become more moist on the back of Charles Grodin's neck.
Yeah.
Dude, I did
Slide
roll
right off.
14.
Slip. Woo! Just right off that motherfucker.
Are you still invisible?
Yes, I'm invisible. There's just drips on my invisibleness of
I want to think that your guy is exactly like Kel in Mystery Men when he's like, "I'm invisible. Can you see me?" And he's completely naked. And they're like, "Yes." He's
I can only go
when people don't
invisible
look
when
at
no
him.
one's watching. Yeah.
It's so good. Oh Jesus. But yep. All right. Bootsy, it is your go. You gonna reach for
Okay,
that sword?
Yeah, I'm trying to reach for that. So what do I roll for that?
Okay. Roll a d20.
Okay.
And then we're gonna add your. Hold on, I'm looking at your sheet. I'm trying to remember.
Acrobatics.
No.
Acrobatics.
Wisdom. You're gonna roll a wisdom saving throw. So just add your wisdom
Okay.
modifier. So whatever you rolled plus 2.
Okay, so it's 14.
14. You reach for it, and like the energy is kind of like vibrating your hand, and you're like, you just hear a voice in your head, just saying like, "Reach out, grab me, you can do it." But you can't, like, you still like as you were reaching for it, it kind of moves slightly out your way, out of reach from you. Like your willpower, you want it, but it's not coming to you.
All right, so I guess it's a no-go.
Yeah, this time around, for some reason, like you sense like you sensed it wanting you, but you also felt like you tried to connect with it and it just didn't connect initially. It's not like you can't connect with it. It just at that moment when you reached for it, you couldn't.
Okay, so I don't really have like a choice or move now, right? I'm pretty much done.
Yep. So now it be Charles GrodIn.
Charles GrodIn, while still being fully invisible, just wondering why my neck is so wet. What's going on?
What is this?
Got this shiver and it smells like a fresh fish market.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
But-
I just took a shower like
she's
the
a
day
half
before.
woman, half goat. So
Yeah,
honestly, you
mm.
just got goat cheese on your neck.
little
Little lactate.
Well, a little yummy, a little num num for Charles.
Yeah, those hoops must hurt on your shoulders.
I'm a big boy. I'm a big boy. I'm gonna make a big boy move and roll to attack on this bitch.
Word, you gonna slash with the sword or what are you gonna do?
Yeah, it's skimmy.
Alright.
No, he's gonna use Bootsy as a baseball.
Yeah, I'm gonna
bat.
take
what I was
Bootsy
wondering.
off
Hey, I'm fine with that.
and swing with a bitch. All right, let's see here.
I
Bam.
respect it.
Get the fuck out of here, bro. That's a 20.
What?
This is my fucking day. So it's
What?
20, and then
It's
plus 4 on the attack with that. So let me just see what.
so it's whatever your max so whatever your weapon is, what's the
So it's plus 4 to hit, and I roll 1d6.
so it's 10. Plus
Well, I gotta roll the. Oh, did it get the max automatically when
yeah,
you?
yeah. Just
roll the
automatic
oh.
max.
Boom. Well, there it is.
Boom. 10 damage to this hoe. She was not expecting that.
Charles GrodIn's a fucking beast.
About time. Way better than that other asshole. James
Which one?
Woods.
James Woods is a treasure, and still alive.
Yeah, somewhere potentially. So now it is Cliff Stove. Cliff just watched you. Oh yeah, when you hit this bitch, David, like, because she was so just like focused that she got an arrow through the chest that you fucking cleaved her fucking side, and you took a nice little chunk out of her.
Off the hip, like off the hip dip.
Yep.
Oh, it's gone.
Like
Charles GrodIn's
you can
keeping
see
that.
you can see a gap now in her rib cage down to her hip, where you sliced through.
Yes,
She's
Charles
probably
GrodIn
happy.
accepts.
Okay.
Clifford, the big red stove,
Hmm.
the big red hippo.
Do I shoot her again or do I move in?
A kiss.
Yeah. Or I move in, try to stick my hand in that hole and shoot her like a puppet.
Yeah. Gotcha, bitch.
No, I don't think I could do that. Okay, well, yeah, I'll try to keep her distracted with the old crossbow.
Word. Take another pop shot.
Oh no, I missed. Okay,
Okay.
2.
2. Again, it seems like
Just what? Yeah,
you didn't
just
load
fucked
the
it up.
arrow. It kind of the band goes over top of the arrow and just shears it a little
It's
bit.
fire.
Yep.
It's fire.
Well, her turn. She is going to then reach into the hole that David made and pull out a piece of her bone, kiss it, throw it on the ground, and the ground kind of rumbles. And through the trap door comes like a series of bones that all tumble together, and they form a skeleton. She animated a skeleton. So,
Skeletons are weak.
A new adversary has arrived. A skeletal. And let me add him. Un momento. Sorry, I clicked the wrong. Click the thingy. And I just have to write down his AC. Okay. All right. So the skeleton just came through the doorway, and he is going to. It's as silly as this seems, like he has a bone. Like he takes one of his rib cages, and he's going to use that and try and go up and stab Cliff.
I love it. Love it.
So he's going to roll at your AC at him. 12 plus. Where is it? Where is it? He rolled a 16. Your AC is
16.
16. Oh, he hit barely. Love it. Okay, he's about to roll damage on you, but I have to find the die because I didn't anticipate this happening. I had to stop her screaming. Okay. He did 4 damage to you, Cliff.
Okay.
Boom. Top of the morning to y'all. He like you were like fidgeting with the crossbow, and he just came in and just goes like a quick whap under the armpit. And he's just standing there. Top of the order, Bootsy. You're up on the shoulders of Charles GrodIn.
All right, I'm going to reach again for this sword.
Yeah.
All right. Keep on
Big
rolling,
numbies, big numbies.
baby. Wisdom.
Wisdom.
D20 plus 2.
I'm shaking it.
Shake it.
14.
So that's 14 plus 2 or 14?
14 overall.
Okay. Same thing. You kind of reach for it. This time you hear a different voice. And the voice this time is telling you, prepare. It's almost there. We're going to help you. But again, you were so close to reaching for it, and it just pulled just a little bit out of your reach.
Okay.
So now it be Charles GrodIn.
Charles GrodIn will swipe at the bitch again.
Roll it up, Charles.
I swear to God, I'm not making this shit up. It was an 18 nat, but then with the attack,
That's
it's
fine.
2. So it's another dubby.
Another W. Wait, does your thing crit at 18?
It was a nat 18 plus 2 on the
Oh, so just 18
on the strike.
Yeah.
Well, it hits.
Natural 20s are the only 20s that matter, my friend. Come on.
Well, it was an 18 plus the 2. Hit
That's
me
fine.
20.
That's fine. That's
I'm
fine.
I'm wheeling and dealing some damage here.
Roll your normal damage.
So it'll be my d6 plus the 4.
Mm-hmm.
The d6 was a 3, so hitting for 7 more.
Lovely. Okay.
I'm
Oh.
slicing. I'm dicing.
Again, you slash and you just shear through her again. Another spot. Clifford stove. You got a skeleton next to you. You got the witch in front of you.
Yep.
You got.
Well, I gotta go with this skeleton because he's a little bitch boy. He sneaks up on people.
He is.
Smack him in the face.
Kind of want to just pull his head off, but I think I should probably use a.
Bro, you
Use
can
your
do whatever
immense,
you want.
massive
You can do
hippo
whatever
body.
You want.
He'd literally bite his head off.
Just fucking headbutt
Oh.
him, shatter the skull. Oh, you can
Yeah,
try and
yeah,
bite
no,
him.
I'm gonna physically attack this man
You're gonna
with
try
my
and bite
bare
his head
hand
off?
slash mouth.
Bro, all
Your
right.
hip with your hippo
Roll a
hands.
d20 and then plus strength.
13.
That hits. That hits, my friend. All right. I roll. In this case, roll a d6, and then we'll take your strength modifier and add that to it.
Strength modifiers too, so that would be an 8.
Okay. You fucking put his head in your mouth, crunch down.
Chomp it. Fuck yeah.
Dust shoots out.
It's like a goddamn watermelon.
And now he's kind of like the body's kind of waddling, like it's still animated, but it's headless, and it's just kind of like
Hell yeah.
It took like a few steps back because you fucking just and dust flies out your mouth, and I'm gonna have it too, so you go out your nose and just like
Yeah.
dust comes
Fuck
out.
yeah.
That's sick. It's still up, but it's like it's headless. It's fucking.
It's having troubles.
It's having.
trouble.
It's seen better days. Okay.
Used to be a rib.
Yeah. Y'all just used to be a rib, bro. It's just a rib, bro. Okay. The witch then is just going to like hold her hand out for the sword, and it's going to slowly start drifting towards her. And as it drifts down, she's going to cast another spell, which just emanates green light. Nothing's happening really. It's just emanating green light. The skeleton's turn now. The skeleton's gonna try and waddle up to Adam, and he's gonna have disadvantage because he doesn't have a head. So I'm gonna roll 2 dice, and the lower number is what the attack is gonna be. Okay, that's only a 10. That doesn't hit Adam. So
What a
sorry,
bitch.
it doesn't hit Cliff Stove. He kind of waddles, like he goes to stab you and just kind of stabs another pillar. So
What a stupid fucker.
and then just a scenery note, that pillar that had the acid through it has been ate all the way through. It is
8 all the way out. You're saying it's gone.
Yep, it's the acid went clean through that one pillar. So
Oh
it is
my god.
Bootsy's turn. The sword is now probably like 5 feet in the air. It's heading towards the witch, slowly towards her hand. She's like extended out, like it's 5 feet from her hand.
I still grab for it. I want to try like one more time.
Go ahead, give her one more shot. Roll a wisdom.
Big
throw.
rolls. Big rolls.
Something good. It didn't happen.
I like it didn't happen.
You reach for it this time, and then another voice comes through clearly and just says, "Kill the bitch already."
Yeah, I would love to.
And that's all you hear, and it just whizzes by you, and it's getting close to the witch's hand. No,
All
no
right,
one else,
Charles
no one else can
Grodin.
hear those things it's been saying. Just Chelsea, because she was like interacting with it. Charles Grodin. Sorry, Bootsy.
Fuck her up.
Not
Charles Grodin will
Grodin.
go for another swipe upon this bitch.
Swiper, no swiping.
God, I want this to go good. Come on, motherfucker.
Come on, Charles.
All right, that was a 15 plus 2, so it'll be 17 on that one.
Hit.
Yes. All right. Scimitar damage. Scimitar damage. Roll a 4. Be another 4. It's an 8.
Alrighty. We are looking good.
Bitch has got to be running out of pieces.
This bitch is gonna. Yeah. This time, like you swipe, and like she goes to block with like her left hand, and you cut her left hand off.
Bye bye. That's mine. Gonna use it as a pocket pussy later.
Okay. It is the artist formerly known as Stove.
Okay.
Damn.
Well, I'm just gonna Spartan kick this fucking skeleton now, because
Manhandle it.
Out the
Mandle
window.
it.
Out the window.
yeah. I was
Oh,
If there's a
Think I'm
winder,
right,
yes.
fucking winder.
If there's a winder, straight through it.
So this would be rolled a 19.
Oh,
Plus,
that's good.
uh,
You're
yeah,
good.
it's,
You're fucking good. You want to describe what happens? You can describe this. It's
okay, yeah. This guy, he's just like waddling around. He already trying to get this bone out of the pillar. I just come up, Spartan kick him, flies out the window. See you later,
Just
bitch boy.
the bones separate. Like as he flies through the air, the bones all like disperse a bit, and then
Yeah.
like you just hear the clatter, like when you drop a bundle of wood.
Yep.
He did.
Is
you
there
know,
another
it-
term for bundle of wood that was on your mind at that time?
Nope, not at all.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know what you're talking about.
It's not something we talk about in this world. Anywho,
When
we're just gonna say Bootsy's turn.
Okay, I'm done with the sword. I failed enough. Can I swipe at this hoe?
Yeah, you can. You could. Like you're on Charles' shoulders, so
springboard off of my shoulders and do an attack.
You could
I
try.
do a
that?
drop kick.
It's so much more gangster.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right.
Hoof off his shoulders and swipe down.
Yep.
All right, roll a d20.
Charles Grodin can take it.
I try not to hurt you with my hooves.
And you know what? For this one, do your dex mod instead of your strength mod,
Okay.
because this is a dexterous type of fucking move.
Got a 12.
12 plus 3, or 12 overall.
12 overall.
Okay. You go to, swipe down. You misjudged a little bit, and you missed. You hit, like, right at her feet. Just didn't get enough
Okay.
of a launch.
Whatever.
But at least now you're ground level. I'll say you land in a cool, like, anime pose.
All right, cool. Thanks for giving me one cool thing.
Yep. Charles Grodin.
Charles Grodin
You
will
watch-
be
you-
swiping again.
I was going to say, you watch Bootsy just do an anime land. You're like, swipe.
Let's see what happens here. Come on. Good roll. Good rolls. Oh, yay. It's only an 11.
Not going to do
Got
it.
a
my
got a
friend.
got a booty roll here.
Not working. But it is now Cliff Stove's move, and he just did an epic thing.
Yeah. Okay. So
Cliff.
the sword is not at her hand yet, right? It's on the
It's-
move there.
It's about to be. You can see now it's maybe 1 foot away.
Okay. I'm shooting the sword.
Go ahead.
And it on a different trajectory.
Take a little pop.
What am I adding to this?
I think it's your dex.
Or is this just an attack?
It's just like a standard attack. So you
Okay, 15.
15. Okay,
Yeah.
you do hit the sword, and you kind of like push it away. You moved it slightly out of like the trajectory, so now it's kind of
Yeah.
just like heading towards one of the windows.
Oh, perfect.
So it's hovering towards now a window. Okay, which turn? She is going to now just fucking lose her shit. Hold on. I clicked the thingy. I didn't mean to do this. Where is it? Where'd she go? Is it this one? It is this one. Okay, cool. So, she is now going to cast Darkness. So she's going to create a sphere of black smoke all around her. It's basically going to encompass everybody. So, unless you have dark vision, you won't be able to see.
I think everybody has dark vision.
Do all of you guys? I can't remember.
Where's
Pretty
that
much.
listed?
I'll let you know.
I gotta take a there's only like 2 races that don't have dark vision anymore.
I don't remember this shit.
I don't know. Where's that listed?
Under
It's usually under your I think it's under your proficiencies maybe. Or it's either your race or your proficiencies.
man, I don't remember.
I have no idea.
I'll
I think
look
it's
it up.
listed.
But I'll make a note of dark vision. No, what?
I don't think I have dark vision.
What are you again?
A satyr / fawn.
I gotta look. The one list I have here says tiefling, halfling, orc, half elf, gnome, half orc, dragonborn, lizard folk, Era, Korra, or whatever. Goblin, Bugbear, Centaur, Minotaur, Drow, Goblin, Lightfoot, Halfling, Fire, Jinsei, High Elves. Still looking. Another fucking list of this shit here.
It's fine. I mean, this isn't super important. We can just say like she cast darkness. It's just there's just like a shroud of smoke around her. I mean, I can even change it if we want to a different. I mean, I could always change this to something else. I can do misty steps. I can do. Actually, you know what? Yeah, fuck it. I'll undo my spell. I can do this. I'm allowed. I am in charge. I'm changing what she cast. She's casting Misty Step. She's briefly surrounded by silver mist, and she teleports up to 30 feet to an unoccupied space that she can see. So she's going to teleport herself into the window that the sword was hovering towards. So now she's just going to be in that window. She hasn't grabbed the sword yet. It's heading towards her. Her hands extended out. That was her turn. Bootsy.
Okay.
Like one step away still.
Yeah, should I try to attack this hoe again?
Yeah, you can try.
I mean, why not? I would. I'm going to if she doesn't die.
All right. Yeah, let me roll to attack her again with my.
Unless she does something really sexy. And then I'll have to figure it out.
She pulls out
Shit.
an undead titty.
Yeah, then I'm like, oh,
I
Charles
feel like it's
Grodin,
probably
Mike.
shredded.
What, the titty? No, I have
Yeah.
specifically not attacked the titties.
You just got the hips in the hand.
I'm trying to basically have her through her torso so I can still have the top half and bottom half for later.
Well, she has been drinking the shredder chocolates from
Smoothie
King.
King.
To just
Dude,
stay
that's my
fit.
favorite though. I like the shredder chocolate.
Between those and the lean 9.
Holy shit. 9 and 5. I got 14.
Well, there you go. You hit.
Okay. So I roll my 6, my d6.
Yep, and add your plus.
5.
What is your plus?
I got 5.
Plus 3. Oh, 5 total. Boom. Where are you hitting her? You hitting her titties?
Get a choice.
Don't you dare. Don't you dare.
Oh, I'm gonna stab a titty.
Hi.
Hi.
Those are for Charles
Left-
Grodin later.
Left breast. You stab her right at the left breast, and like
Okay.
where the heart would be, and you pull out.
It's my favorite
the-
breast.
She just screams.
'Cause I'm a righty, so I grab for the left.
Oh my god.
That's so stupid. I love it. Okay. It is now Charles' turn.
Charles Grodin will attack. Let's see what we got here. Don't fuck me. Sick. 16 plus 2,
You're good.
18.
You good. Roll damage.
Damage. D6 plus 4. We hit a 3, so 7.
7.
7.
She is as like where are you slashing?
We're going right across the torso once again.
Okay.
Charles Grodin's very specific in what he wants.
You see, like as you slash like her torso,
Mm-hmm.
like a chunk
Mhm.
falls off again, and it's as if she's like. You ever seen when paper gets burnt and then little bits start floating off?
Yeah, a little ash goes into the
It
sky.
seems like the tip, like the edges of her, that's starting to happen, and she's glowing with that green light. And it is now Cliff Stove's turn, and she's in the windowsill, and the sword's hovering towards her.
Okay, I'm shooting her.
I was gonna say,
Crossbow!
Don't you hit the titty, you bastard.
16.
you hit.
Right to
Oh, I got her right
You,
in
you
the
hit.
hand.
well,
Yeah,
no.
oh.
Let me tell you,
Pinder. No.
Adam. You get to determine what happens. This is the killing blow.
This is killing blow. Oh, okay.
Make it sexy.
I know I gotta make it sexy a little bit.
What is it with
She's like halfway through her torso, right?
Yeah, so like basically to explain what it looks like, you can see like bits of the spine are left because she had this part stabbed, like cut out. She had this part slashed out. So it's like you ever seen when you cut triangles out of a circle? That's what the rib is, and you can kind of see her spine just like hovering like this.
No
Oh,
apologies,
then
it's
right
just
right
all
for the spine. I'm just going right for the spine.
Going cut right through that
Sever it.
spine.
Yeah,
For
just
Charles.
explodes it.
Okay. As soon as your arrow punctures through the spine, you see it cut clean through, and like Dad McAfee, the stack slides down.
Yep.
And then it, like, she kind of folds in, like her legs give out and her torso is kind of just sitting there, and she's still like holding on to the sides of the pillar, and she just says, "You have no idea what you've just done." And she's kind of sitting there, and you can see that she's starting to, like, the bits of her edges are still furling off, and green glows, and it's like the ash. So she's still sitting there, and you see the sword, like, the green fades, drops down to the floor, and the ashes of her are just sucked into the sword.
Like all of her?
Yep.
Oh.
Bodies and all.
Yep, the hand that was cut off, all the little bits, the piece of rib.
This is
everything.
bullshit.
You just
This
see
is
all of it.
bullshit.
You see all of it, the green swirl go right into the sword, and the sword's no longer emanating color. It just looks like a normal sword for the moment.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun. Combat achieved.
Yeah, we did it. High
Yep,
five,
yep.
guys.
So the sword is sitting there.
Stop.
Drop.
I'm doing the Cupid shuffle right now.
The Cupid Shuffle.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at
Alright.
the comment section of that music video. It's one of the funniest comment sections. It's like our game we play. Is we go to like old songs like that, or like butt rock bands, and read all the divorced dads commenting in the comment section. It's some of the funniest shit you'll ever see. But anywho, so yep, you killed the witch, the elven witch whose tower this was from years ago. The only remnants of her are the book that Chelsea's been holding on to, and the weapon of power that is just sitting there. It's in this, to describe the sword. It's a long sword, but it's like, sorry, it's a bastard sword, but it's really fancy. Bastard is 1.5 hand held. You can one hand it or you can two hand it. It's really ornate looking, but also simple is the way to describe it. Like the handle and the hilt are very ornate, but the blade itself looks very plain. It's just sitting on the ground, so I don't know who
Who's snatching that up?
you are.
I can. No, I don't care.
I have the book, so either one of you guys can grab the sword.
I'll leave it up to Charles GrodIn. If he wants it, he can pick it up.
How about a game of live rock, paper, scissors?
Yeah, but Adam can't see your
We can't-
hand.
Well, we can't do it on video.
I'll
Fuck.
just roll D20. Higher gets to pick
There
it
you go.
Fair enough.
up. Got a 9.
I'm not joking. I'm taking a picture. I'm fucking awesome.
This man
It was
got
a 20.
All
I
right.
did. I don't know what's going on. This die is fucking on me
Okay.
today. I love it.
Charles, you're picking you pick up the sword. As soon as you touch it, you hear it sounds like 100 people just all talking at once. But then all of them, the sound kind of slowly dims, like, you know, when it's like like when a mortar shell goes off in a war movie and it gets really quiet and compressed. You just hear one singular voice explaining to you all the power of this sword is being passed down through generations. And a brief explanation. No one else hears this. This is me just explaining so Charles can like, Charles understands all this, but I have to explain it out loud. The experience of everybody who ever held the sword, their soul is trapped in the sword. Whenever you kill somebody who was in possession of the sword, their soul goes into the weapon itself, and you gain all of their knowledge and experience while using this weapon. And that's how most of the swords or weapons of power, the 13 that exist, basically anybody who has it is the sole possessor of it until you die. And then when you die, your soul gets sucked into the weapon and somebody else picks it up and they'll understand everything you understood. So, yeah. You now are in possession of a weapon of power, and I'll give you the stats on it later. So you guys achieved what you were hired to do.
I'm gonna understand so much.
But you also have the comprehension of knowing that it's not like you can't just hand off this weapon. Like it can't be willed to somebody. You have to like die, and then it can be picked up. Typically, what happens is if, like, say you're killed and nobody picks it up within the first 10 minutes of it, the weapon itself chooses to go somewhere, and basically, like, fate determines it. So you were destined to have this sword. Cool, huh?
Dope.
But yeah,
Cool.
but it's not like you're going to be able to give this to Roger Klotz, Lord Klotz,
Why not?
because it wouldn't.
You got to die.
Yeah, it won't work that way.
I can't die to a klotz.
No.
Yeah. It's the pussy way out.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, you now have the sword. I'll give you the stats later. And Chelsea has the book, or sorry, Bootsy has the book. Basically, that book is a journal of the witch's spells, and it also has like all of her research she did about the weapons of power. So everything, all the knowledge that you need to know about like how the weapons work and like what exactly they are and the history behind them is in this book. It's like a research journal diary type thing.
Hell yeah.
Yep. All right.
Hell
well,
yeah.
y'all
Hell yeah.
y'all achieved that. I will say you have the options now for your characters are well, I mean you literally can do whatever you want, but the two options at this moment are you could go back to town, like walk back to town and chill, or if you want to go back to Roger, I mean you have your bison whistle so you can call a ride and wait at the tower for Johnny Buffalo. But yeah, those you have achieved what very few have in this world, and that is you have obtained a weapon of power. And I'll have to make a note. Charles
GrodIn.
has the bastard sword.
I think we should go back to that tavern and just drink a bit.
Kick it.
No.
We
Once
take
they
Think we
find
should
out
roll
that we have a weapon of power, I think they may see that and they may want it and they may try to attack us.
We can call the buffalo. We have celebratory shots on Johnny Buffalo's.
I'm just saying that's an option. I mean, I don't care what we do, but
Blow the whistle.
we very well may get attacked if we go to that town.
Yeah, we can blow the whistle.
Yeah, let's get out of this bitch.
Yeah, Adam has
Yeah.
the whistle. He's just like, it's like a dog whistle. You don't hear it, but
Yeah.
it goes off. In the sky, you'll see like a flare go off, and then you're like, "Oh, okay." That's basically Johnny's symbol. Like, I read your message. I'm on my way.
Got it.
And we will end there, ladies and gentlemen. How doth y'all feel?
I feel like a winner, and I think I'm only gonna use this D20 from now on.
Those are some mighty rolls. I mean, Adam
agree
fucking
with that.
straight up Spartan kicked a skeleton out a window while y'all were playing like fucking.
After he bit the head off.
You guys were
Yeah.
playing like
Yeah.
fucking hilarious, like those games at like I don't know pool parties where somebody gets on the shoulder and they have like the little fight.
Chicken.
That was
Oh,
you
chicken
guys
fight?
playing
Yeah.
fucking chicken, and Adam's sitting here biting off heads and kicking motherfuckers out windows.
Yeah, I get all the glory, man. I'm a gladiator.
You really are. It's funny as hell, dude. You fucking bit a dude's head off and kicked him out a window.
Yeah, and then I
stabbing you.
shot through someone's spine to kill him.
2 kills, man. 2 kills. to the
Adam
kill.
is the real killer here.
Yeah, I'm a gladiator.
I multi-cleave that woman to expose her spinal cord.
Yeah, I'm not saying
And
I
then-
didn't
And then
get
he
help.
ruined.
I just
He
I
ruined
get
the
all the
titty.
glory. I get
He-
all the glory.
He didn't ruin the titty. Chelsea ruined the titty. To be fair.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
yeah. Chelsea stabbed her in the tit.
I was jealous, okay?
At that
They look
point in
pretty
time,
nice.
David, once the titty was gone, it's like, well, fuck it,
What's
might
the-
as well just end her.
Put her out
What's
of
the
her
point?
misery.
I'm a titty
Point,
man.
dude. What's the point?
I saw it was a valid combat. If you guys wouldn't have killed her so fast, she was prepared to summon another skeleton to try and help her get that sword.
Bitch couldn't even do that shit.
If that wasn't the killing blow, I was gonna have a bolt sticking out of her hand so that she couldn't grab the sword.
That's pretty smart too. I set her up in that window and I was hoping somebody else would Spartan kick her ass out.
I thought about just like,
Bull rushing the bitch.
trying to, yeah, just tackling her out the window, but
Kill yourself in
trying
the
to get that
process
sword.
by doing
Yeah,
it too.
exactly.
Like, oh shit! I would have known what to
unless
do.
there's water underneath, and then I'd be all right.
I would have fucking.
Hippo.
I literally would have laughed so hard if you just straight up suicided yourself out the window. With her. I would have been like,
Aim
I
for the
don't know what-
bushes.
I wouldn't have been like, I wouldn't have known what to do. I would have just been like, huh, I was not thinking that.
The thought came by my mind to
You know,
just
I would have thought
fucking
of a
spear
way.
her out the window.
I would have thought of a way that like your shirt gets caught on like a nail sticking out the side of the tower or something to save you.
No, all you gotta do is have water underneath me. I'm a hippo.
That's true. You are a hippo. You do like what those fucking high divers do when they curl up
Yeah,
so they hit the water.
No, there's like a big lily pad on like the pond, and he just like lands on it.
Yeah, but that would
No, I
hurt
got
because
in the
that's
water,
surface
yeah.
area. Yeah, you got to
Oh.
pierce through the water because like water becomes like concrete after like 40 feet or something. That's why people die when they
Yeah.
jump off like the Golden Gate Bridge or whatever the fuck it is because like it's so high that you're basically like,
Surface
splatting into
tension because of the
concrete.
hydrogen bonds, bruh.
Yep, there you go. But fuck
there's
yeah,
science out here.
yeah. This is a world of fantasy. Get your fucking reality out here. Nah, that
Would have
shit
been
was
great though if
legit.
you would have went down in the water. You just turn your head like, "Whoa, is that a blind frog?"
Yeah.
Oh my god,
that-
that would have been dope.
Adam finds Aztec gold. Like,
And then he
Spanish
finds like Spanish
conquistador.
doubloons.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. What a fucking nut. All right, well
You
fuck.
found one-eyed Willie.
That was dope. I'll have to yeah, I'll have to think about where we're going to go next after this and we'll have a draft after this episode and then we'll have after that episode the spouting of movies and then D&D and then you know what? We'll see what other format pops up cuz I think we're only doing what are we doing? 3 drafts. We'll do 3 drafts this season and then that's the end of the draft season. And then
Yeah,
start
sure.
again, baby. But fuck, this was fun. This was great. This is just another day in Dragons with
David.
Adam?
Elliott, guest star Chelsea. I guess we'll catch you all on the flip side. Like, comment, subscribe, click
Bye, love
bells,
you.
and kiss.
Mhm.
The show has ended.